Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. It's the Fall Turf Festival, and it's a really nice Saturday afternoon. Let's take a look at those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, turf course firm, a first race, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. 2 scratches in the race. Scratch number 2, Fairy Snow. Also scratch number 10, Cottontail.
They're at the post. They're up. From the outside, Summation Day begins well, so does Excellent King, and Romeo's War moves to challenge. Hurricaner makes it 4 horses in a battle for the early lead. It's a length and a half back to Count Shondor, who gets the best spot in the house from 5th off the speed, 2 in front of Reggae Boy, who's surprisingly outsprinted today, 2.5 in front of Keaton, who comes away third last. Second last outside is AJ Ruler, and Exuberant Song is a long way last and not being persevered with at this point in time. They move past the half-mile pole now, and with the lead, it's Hurricaner by a neck. In between horses, Romeo's War, Summation Day 3 wide, Excellent King 4 wide. Count Shondor is racing 5th in front of Reggae Boy, who's asked to quicken up. 2 lengths more to Keaton, who's asked to quicken up. 4 in front of AJ Ruler, and again, Exuberant Song is being eased at the back. They run past the 5/16ths, and now they're at the top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to go. It's Hurricaner, Chicago Invader doing it well, off the turn on top by 2. Racing second now is Reggae Boy from off the speed. Then in third, it's Count Shondor. Summation Day is on the outside with 1/8 mile to go. Hurricaner finding plenty up top with a 3-length lead. Reggae Boy is just up and down second. Keaton on the outside of Count Shondor. Hurricaner's getting a bit late now. Here comes Ramsey Zimmerman. Hurricaner trying to hold sway. They will do so. Hurricaner's hanging on. Reggae Boy ran a good one to be second. Keaton was third in front of Count Shondor, 4th in 1:12 and 4.
Number 3, Hurricaner holds on to win the opening event, owned by Peacock Stable, trained by Kerry Savage, and ridden to victory today by Ramsey Zimmerman. Second race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are maiden fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Claiming price $12,500. Scratch number 8, Daytona Bay.
And they're up. In the center, the favorite Delon Terra begins the best and goes looking for the lead. Up on her outside, Blinding Ruby is showing speed. Down to the inside, Sweet Ann Gold comes away in the top flight. But Delon Terra, the betting favorite, has it all her own way early. She leaves the chute on a 2.5-length lead. Sweet Ann Gold is there second. Blinding Ruby is now third. Sweet Paula is now racing 4th in front of MZ Dancer. Then to Having to Hold. On the outside, Mia Motion is second last, and Fast Andrea last of all as they bend into the first turn. They're chasing the speed of Delon Terra and Carlos Olivero. They're freewheeling up top with a 3.5-length cushion from Sweet Paula, who moves up to be second. 3 wide Blinding Ruby in the 2 path is Sweet Ann Gold. They're a length and a half in front of MZ Dancer, who improves around to Having to Hold, followed by Mia Motion, and trailing the field is Fast Andrea. Olivero trying to back down the early speed of Delon Terra, went through the quarter in 24 and 1, and the half mile went in 50 and 1. Mission accomplished for the odds-on choice. Delon Terra continues to lead. Sweet Paula is there second. From the outside, Blinding Ruby is now third. To Having to Hold tries to spy an opening toward the inside. Meanwhile, Fontanez and MZ Dancer tip to the outside for clear passage. 3 in front of Mia Motion, and Fast Andrea continues last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3 furlongs left to go. Delon Terra about to be engaged by Sweet Paula on the outside. 2.5 lengths back to Blinding Ruby, and on the outside of her, it's MZ Dancer with a 1/4 mile left to go. It's Delon Terra re-braking on the top end after soft splits and leads it now by 2. Sweet Paula is there second toward the outside. MZ Dancer begins to find her best stride. Blinding Ruby between horses. There's 1/8 mile to go, and Delon Terra bids this field a pleasant good afternoon. Delon Terra well rationed on the top end, and she'll make every pull a winning one, winning off easily by 5 or 6 lengths. MZ Dancer will get up to hold second in front of Fast Andrea third, to Having to Hold rolling up the fence to get 4th in 1:46 flat.
Number 4, Del Lantera, proves too much for these, much the best, owned by Horace Santa Maria de RSSA, trained by Jose Garofalo, and ridden to victory today by Carlos Olivero. We'll take a short break, be back for the third in just a couple of moments.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in Ten Palms. Located on the second floor of the clubhouse, Ten Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. The third race, a 5.5 furlong sprint. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. One jockey change to report. The rider on number 8 is now Orlando Boca Chica, the weight 118 pounds.
And they're up. It was a level beginning. From the center, Lady Shipman, the favorite, is away the best and goes looking for the lead from Member, who comes away racing in second. Racing out of their third, Little Bit Lovely, and up on the outside, that's Breezy Song. In between horses, Blue-Eyed Babe, a length and a half in front of an inside running Leo de Fontaine. Second last in climbing, Rhapsody in Red. Queen's Ready is last of all as they move past the half mile and take it to the far turn. The favorites on top, Lady Shipman and Eduardo Nunez lead it by a length. Up on the outside, here comes a run from Blue-Eyed Babe, and in between horses, sharp move now coming from Little Bit Lovely as the leader tried to take a breather. No rest for the weary, though, with 5/16 to go. Lady Shipman continues to lead. Little Bit Lovely draws up alongside. The leader's stablemate up on the outside. Blue-Eyed Babe is now third. These three at the top of the stretch together, and they cut the corner for home. Lady Shipman shaken up for the drive by Nunez. Toward the outside from dead last, here's Queen's Ready, and Leo de Fontaine is running on. 1/8 of a mile to go. Favorite asked to quicken. Lady Shipman, she's in front. Leo de Fontaine coming at her and coming on, though. Here's Leo de Fontaine up to take the lead, and the upset is on. Leo de Fontaine won it. From Queen's Ready second, Lady Shipman ran third in front of stablemate Blue-Eyed Babe, who was fourth, and they covered the 5.5 in 106.3.
Number 3, Leo de Fontaine closes to win for Gelfenstein Farm LLC, trained by Antonio Sano, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. The fourth race, 6 furlongs, an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. 9 runners going to the post with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're up. It was a level beginning. Toward the inside, Master Blender in the center, quickly moving forward. Take Time to Pray and Take Time to Braze ahead in front. In spite of things, is away in second. Perchango broke running, but he's taken back now. Red Hot Randy rushing up while Headstrong inside. Moving up on his outside is Master Blender, and Mel Beach splits horses. Far outside, Cherokee Artist. In between horses, it's Capital City third last, second last Perchango, and 2 lengths to the trailer. The trailer is Defense Article. They move past the half mile and kick to the far turn. Take Time to Pray went through the opening quarter in 22-2. Fontanez in the favorite. Master Blender into second, now in front of Mel Beach third. Red Hot Randy rides the inside, still a bit headstrong. A length in front of In Spite of Things in Capital City. Cherokee Artist not doing much running while wide. 5 in front of Perchango, and last of all, Defense Article. And Take Time to Pray continues to lead. Working harder second, Master Blender. He's asked to quicken up. Red Hot Randy up the inside lane. He's within 2.5 of the lead. The rest need to get moving. Inside the final furlong, Jockey Tyler Gaffleone trying to get one more furlong out of Take Time to Pray, but Master Blender coming up the inside. Take Time to Pray. Master Blender up the rail. Master Blender doing enough late. Master Blender wins. Take Time to Pray second from last. Defense Article gets up third over Red Hot Randy fourth in 111.3.
Number 2, Master Blender, closes to notch its third consecutive victory, owned by Ann Scott, trained by Kirk Zadie, and ridden to victory today by apprentice Arnie Fontanez. The fifth race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are maiden filly 2-year-olds. Full field of 11 runners going to the post.
And they're up. From the outside, Tartaletta gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Joss DeSanimo from the widest post is moving up, and Don't Pass Judgment had to tap on the brakes there with Panici. Races third early. Indigita is now fourth, a length and a half better than Susie's Pride of Paris. To her inside is Medellita de Oro. Then toward the hedge, Miss Margaret. In the 2-path, it's Elle's Pegasus. It's a length back to Carolyn. The team at the back are Gabby's Kitten and the trailer Al Kaza Aliyah. They make their way into the first turn. It appears to be a sharp early pace. And Justice Animo and Don't Pass Judgment are now in lockstep. They went through the opening quarter in 23-1, indeed a fast tempo. Tartaletta backs off, lets the speed develop from third, 2.5 in front of Indigita, who's fourth. Then it's Medalita D'Oro and Susie's Pride of Paris. Meanwhile, Boca Chica works Miss Margaret off the fence. She's 3 wide and moving up down the backside. 2 in front of Gabby's Kitten, with Alcazar Aliyah riding the inside lane. Carolyn to the outside, and trailing the field is L's Pegasus. A lot of movement here, and Panici and Don't Pass Judgment set sail for the wire. They went through the half mile in 48-2. They're less than a half mile from home and 2 on top. Indigita moves on the outside. Here comes a run for a rebid from Justice Animo. Justice Animo just took the lead again. Don't Pass Judgment back to second. On the outside and now racing in third is Tartaletta. Moving up on the outside and now coming on here is Miss Margaret. She's made a long sustained run from the back. Indigita next. Then it's Alcazar Aliyah, Medalita D'Oro, and Susie's Pride of Paris. And they're out the top of the stretch. This is wide open here. From the inside, Tartaletta now has the lead. Splitting horses is Indigita. Gabby's Kitten looks for room, and Alcazar Aliyah down the outside. Inside the final furlong, still up for grabs. Alcazar Aliyah sweeps by under Edgar Zayas, and she'll win it. Alcazar Aliyah, impressive in first, asking by 3. Susie's Pride of Paris second. From Gabby's Kitten third. Indigita was fourth in 1:44.4.
Number 4, Al Kazalia closes on the outside to win it for Al Shakab Racing, trained by Todd Pletcher, and gives jockey Edgar Zayas his second win on the card. We'll take a short break and be back for the 6th in just a couple of moments.